Hey guys, it's Nerf Alive, and today I've got a really cool review. So this is the Nerf N-Strike Elite Hyperfire. So yeah, this is unmodified, so I'm doing an honest review. So yeah, it does take 4 D batteries. So you just unscrew these 2 bits. I'll do that and show you how it looks. So there are just 2 screws that you have to undo here. Then once you undo them, you can take out your battery case. So D batteries are very heavy, so I think if they had C batteries, I think it would be better. And C batteries are a lot cheaper. They just don't last as long, so yeah. Now we can open it up. You can see we have 4 D batteries there, so yeah. So this is the plate that comes out, and to put it back in, you just get these 2 knobs, put them underneath and slap it down. Then you can just screw it back in place. So I'm going to finish screwing that back into place, and then we can go over some of the main features. Alright, so we're going to go over some of the features now. So we'll start at the back. Just something to notice that the stock part here, this orange part, it's not like the regular Nerf plastic, the plastic that Nerf uses. It's sort of like, it's kind of like grainy, like the plastic, like it kind of feels 3D printed. So that, I'm not really a big fan of that, but it's not too bad. A sling point here, battery pack, another sling point here, and a really comfy cheek rest. That is really comfy to use, so yeah. Here's the grip with the thumb hole stuck here. You have the rev trigger, mag release, and regular trigger, the grey one. Pretty much, I really like this handle because I don't mind the thumb hole stuck, even though that kind of gets in the way a little bit. I think it's nice having just like a teeny gap between this and the mag release, because you can just like move your finger up and the mag drops out, so that's really nice. The blue kind of has like a sort of like camo-ish Arctic look, so yeah. Up at the front you have 1 sling point here, another sling point here, a under grip here, a tactical rail up here to attach your tactical attachments. And just something to note, when you have the drum mag in here, the 25 or a 35, it is quite a struggle to hold this because your arm is constantly banging on the drum, and that kind of hurts. So normally I just hold it up here, but it's not too comfy there as well. Here is the jam door. You switch it like this to the side and it will come out. So how the Hyperfire works is it runs on this little conveyor belt here, and it's got that little knob, and that knob pushes the darts into the flywheels and then it shoots. So yeah. The blaster will not work unless you have this clicked in. So you just got to click it in. It's quite hard to click in, surprisingly. There you go. Okay, got it. Yeah, but it doesn't open fully because this part just hits the back. But yeah, jams are quite easy to clear out. Normally it's just to do with the mag, not really the blaster. So yeah. The blaster comes with a 25 dart Nerf N-Strike Elite drum. So it says Nerf 25. Pretty much you just got to look for the way the dart is poking on that picture. It says you can hold 25 darts in it, and they just like wrap around in here. If you want to unclear jams, you just push this and spin it either way, and that should unclear it. Pretty much to put it in, you just slide this in like so. Like that, and once it's locked in, it's not going to come out even if you hold it by the drum. The blaster's not going to fall off unless you hit that button there, and then it comes out. So yeah. This is a new type of drum. Well, it's not, it's the same 25 drum that we have had previously in like Rampages, Rhino Fires. So it's not internally new, but just this orange plate with the N-Strike Elite, normally it is grey. So I think it's a nice change. I personally like the orange more because it just looks more tactical, in my opinion. Don't listen to me, but yeah. The Hyperfire takes all mags, so you can put a 18 round mag in, and that fits in nicely. So yeah. And then you can just remove it. using the mag release. It also fits 6s. It fits every single type of magazine. I just can't be bothered getting all of them, so I'm just going to show you 6, 18, and 25. So yeah. It can take the old N-Strike mags as well. It doesn't, because they're pretty much the same. It's just that the N-Strike Elites have the clear front bit. So yeah. It does not come with a bandolier. Or a sling, whatever you want to call it, because, well, I don't know why, but Nerf didn't include one. They did with the Mastodon, and I guess that's a lot heavier than this. This blaster weighs quite a bit of the 6D batteries, the 4D batteries, sorry, but you can see it's kind of like the stock is a lot heavier than the actual blaster itself, so yeah. So I've just made my own sling out of duct tape, but you probably don't care, so moving on. Obviously, the blaster comes with enough darts to fill this drum, so it comes with 25 of these. So yeah. Just something to note here. In this drum, you can only fit the streamline darts, no matter what color they are. You can still fit them in. But if you want to use one of those old suction cups or the newer suction cups, or, wait, that's another suction cup. I'm just going to look for the different types. If you want to put like a black suction cup, so I'm just pulling out some of the older darts. This will fit, but it's really not that good to use because it's like old and just jams. This won't work either, so yeah. Just keep it to these Elite streamlines. Any color doesn't really matter, but yeah. So, now I'm going to take this into the hallway and I'm going to fire it. Unfortunately, this guy does not have the greatest ranges. I have had this for 2 weeks now and I've been playing with it and taking notes of everything, so I wanted to give you guys the best review possible. But, yeah, it shoots fast, but not exactly that fast. So, I'm going to run through an 18 and a 25. So, yeah. Alright, so the drum and the 18 stick mag are all loaded up. We'll take this into the hallway and let's fire it. Alright, change of plans. We're doing our shooting test outside because there's a lot more space out here. So we're going to start off with the 18 stick mag, and I'm going to stand up to do this. So we've got a jam here, so I'm going to drop out the mag if it does come out. Okay, it's not coming out. Let's clear this mag out. Pull this jam out. So, let's get our mag out. So, the mag seems to be fine. Okay, we just put the mag back in, and we'll shoot again. So they got pretty good ranges. I think that's pretty good distance for a N-Strike Elite blaster, but it's still not really as good as I want because I can modify springers to get better than this, but springers most of the time have better performances than the flywheel ones. So here we have the 25 mag. Let's do this. Alright, so you can see that over time the darts didn't go as fast. You can see they started dropping back. So we've got a spray of darts, but the groupings are quite tight. They're not flying off sideways, which is nice. So I think it's all about how close you are to the target, because it's pretty accurate, this blaster. So I think personally the Hyperfire is one that you want to pick up if you have the chance to. I think I'm not going to mod it because currently that's my primary, so I'm just going to keep it how it is because I don't really feel the need to mod it because I'm pretty, normally if I'm trying to get somebody from long range I just use a pistol, so yeah. But yeah, I think it's definitely a great blaster. 25 darts in a drum. You don't often see drums coming with blasters, so it's definitely a neat pickup. So yeah, I rate this I think it's probably one of the best blasters of 2016, so definitely go pick one up. See ya!